Pretty good. Yeah, it's tight though.
Do I need to pull on the these things?
No. Oh, baby. Watch your hands.
Oh my god.
You made it.
My name is Brian Chase. I buy and sell business jets, turboprops, and helicopters so that I can afford to feed my love of flying. My wife Kim, son Thomas, and I recently purchased our own aircraft, a Cirrus SR-22 that needed some love and attention. Join us on our journey as we experience the joys of personal flying, seeing lifelong old friends, and learning how to become more advanced and more proficient pilots. This is the Chase Aviation Channel. Welcome to part 3 of our Skytrip Across America. We are in Bandon Dunes, Oregon right now, just loading up and going to Arcata, California. It's a beautiful weather day in Bandon Dunes here. You can't quite tell, but it's gusting to like 40 knots straight down the runway. It's going to be a short field takeoff, but it really doesn't matter because we've got a 40-knot wind right down the runway, so our takeoff roll is going to be plenty short. But as always, for short fields, we're going to hold the brakes right here, apply maximum power until the engine's fully run up. Engine instruments in the green, and let off the brakes, and we're on our way. Unfortunately, I did lose camera audio. That little pin in the back of the GoPro thing just slipped out a little bit, so this is the best we're going to get. Waving goodbye to our good friends there that we spent. If you check out the last video, we went golfing at Bandon Dunes Golf Resort. Pretty incredible. So we're heading, took off from the north runway, turning in the downwind here. When you're doing the downwind departure, you want to stay at pattern altitude, so we stay a little bit low. And then after we clear the downwind, we'll start our climb up, and then we'll call center and get our IFR clearance down to Arcadia. Is super low IFR there as we departed, and that's fine because I know it's going to be clearing and conditions improving. Just the marine layer of fog that rolls in the morning hours and makes it really challenging to get in there. So as we left, I thought for sure we'd be shooting a full instrument approach in there. Was fully prepared for that. So the weather was really beautiful and mostly smooth. Off the right side of our aircraft there, you can see the Pacific Ocean. If by chance you do this VFR, you'd need to be aware that that is a national wildlife refuge there, so you have to fly higher. I've heard like at least 4,000 feet. Just keep that in mind. And this is the Pacific layer, the marine layer that has rolled in as well. Got to be conscious of that. It ended up not being a problem for us at Arcata. We could have canceled and just kind of dove bombed in there, but I don't like doing that on an IFR flight plan.
He's got to bring us all the way down here. SkyWest is shooting their approach. So like we have to come down. I should record some of this.
Horizontal.
So we have to, where he's basically putting us on a downwind all the way to Vomac. He'll vector us in, maybe in tighter because it's radar vectors.
I guess you could have stayed on one.
I could have just canceled and dove down there, but it's not the right thing to do.
No, and if traffic is an issue, just let them do it. Let them vector.
Well, and I don't trust this area enough to know for sure that it's not going to just suddenly turn back into, IMC conditions.
201 Lima Whiskey, change my frequency 124.85.
I saw somebody request a special VFR, or I heard somebody.
I did too, yeah. Was that into Arcata though? I couldn't tell.
I don't know, but it made me think, oh yeah,
Seattle 2201 Lima Whiskey, 124.85. 201 Lima Whiskey, thank you. The Medford altimeter, 299.
like we should remember that.
299, 1 Lima Whiskey. Golden Eagle 266, uniform, you were broken earlier. Did you say you were going to try to get into Crescent City, and if you could not, you were going to divert to Arcata?
Affirmative, sir. 60 uniform.
317 Bravo Kilo, turn right heading 150, it's just a turn onto the White Desert.
150, 817 Bravo Kilo. I'm both relieved and disappointed that I can see the field right now. That's a big runway.
I was gonna say, it's way bigger sounding than I was thinking it was. And if airlines are going in there.
Yeah.
Not like the little town we just flew out of.
102 Papa Golf, Seattle Center, descend and maintain 10,000, Eugene altimeter 3009.
Yeah, 6,000 feet.
Oh, why was I thinking it was a short runway?
Fortuna is.
Oh, I totally could have sat left seat.
Totally.
Oh,
Totally.
what the heck? You should have told me. I thought we'd like dismiss this one.
I dismissed it because I thought it was going to be hard IMC,
Oh, yeah.
and I am not a CFII yet. I'm sure I'll someday work on that again. It's not looking good for July or August.
Especially to go to PC-12 school, too.
That's what I mean.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about Prague.
Huh?
I thought you were, like, referring to Prague.
Prague too, yeah.
And Oshkosh.
Bravo Kilo, turn left heading 140.
140, sub Bravo Kilo. Okay, approach rebrief that. Airport diagram. I know basically where we're going. ATIS, we've got altimeters set. Approach procedure is loaded. Fuel tank is balanced. Fixtures as required. Brake pressure, we'll check those. All good there. So this is, I believe this is the Redwood Forest.
Oh,
Yeah. And that is Fortuna. No. Yeah. Perhaps.
they look like regular trees from up here.
They look like big trees. Oh yeah, they do actually.
Do they? I feel like they look like regular trees.
I don't know. What if it was all like one big lie? The trees weren't really that big here.
It's not.
We flew all the way from California to see normal-sized pine trees.
You mean New York?
What'd I say?
California.
Oh, all the way to California. All right, dude. Seattle Center, Sirius 817 Bravo Kilo. Are you turning us in towards Bomac?
Number 7 Bravo Kilo, affirmative. I'll have that for you here in 1 minute, a base turn.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Number 7 Bravo Kilo, base turn left 050.
Left 050, sub Bravo Kilo.
Number 7 Bravo Kilo is 24 to the southeast of the Arcata VOR. Turn left heading up 350. Join the localizer at 7,000. Cleared ILS runway 32 approach, Arcata Airport.
350, 7,000 till established, cleared the ILS 32, 817 Bravo Kilo. All right, needle's alive, we're established, start our descent.
Number 7 Bravo Kilo, radar service is terminated. Change to advisor frequency approved. Report your cancellation arrival time with me this frequency.
Yes, sir, we'll call you on the ground for 817 Bravo Kilo. Arcata traffic, Sirius 817 Bravo Kilo is on about a 15-mile final for runway 32, Arcata. This is a long final. Also very warm here. 90 degrees.
Is it really?
Well, right here it is. I'm assuming it'll be,
It'll be cool in the forest.
yes. Are these redwoods?
I don't think so, honey.
How do you know? They look tall, sort of.
The only thing I know about redwoods is from Chippendale.
Yes.
Giant redwood. See? And the occasional photo I see. Like, are they red? Wood? Is it redwood?
Yeah.
I don't know, but I love trees, so I'm excited. I'll go give one a hug.
You should.
Even though I won't really be able to hug it, but I can.
Be like a
embrace
bug
it.
on it.
Arcata traffic, Cirrus 817 Bravo Kilos on about a 5-mile final for runway 32, full stop, Arcata.
I can't see like rolling clouds right there.
It's forming again.
Two-mile final runway 32.
Center, Centurion 30, Vector Golf. We're going to head into Grand Pass for fuel and we'll be back out in a couple hours to finish up.
Resume. I'll show you direct Grand Pass.
Maintain
Yeah,
VFR.
that fog line's forming again.
Warning, obstacle
We're gonna get
ahead.
it before him.
Yep.
But you can go to 200 feet anyway.
Runway inside.
Arcata traffic, Cirrus 817 Bravo Kilo, short final, runway 23.
Excuse me, 3-2. Okay. Just a touch of dyslexia.
Well, and also we've been flying a lot.
500.
So it's like, where are we?
Yeah, I know. Don't let me forget to cancel when we're on the ground, please.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, our camera died here. I guess it overheated. And just a quick taxi back, canceled IFR, got out and found some snacks. Babe, what are you eating?
Nothing.
Cookie? I made it, bud. I got you on video for at least a half hour sleep. It's okay.
So the FBO was under construction and we couldn't go in anywhere, but the rental car was down in the terminal building. We got that, headed to our VRBO that we rented in Rio Del, or Del Rio. Rio Del, I think it was.
It's quite the view. We have both floors?
It's up on top of the hill. There's a really nice location. Even came with a pet.
Hi, buddy. Hi. You've had a hard day eating, I think.
The next morning we got up bright and early and drove about 30 minutes to the south to the Avenue of the Giants to see the Redwoods. It was way more amazing than I was really anticipating it being. Highly recommend it. Our planned first stop of many was at the Founder's Tree, which is 346 feet tall. It's insane. I don't think they named this tree, but there was a series of fires in the forest there, and I think one of the things that happened was it caught the center of this on fire, and so you can actually walk into this tree.
I had to zoom out just to get it all.
And then this is the grandfather tree, which it doesn't even look real. It looks like a cartoon, but it is enormous.
There's no way this is alive.
It is.
It's like a hole in it.
Wow. That's crazy.
These are just the kind of trees that do this.
Huh.
Oh, that, like before.
Been called a lot of things in my day, but I've never been called a tree-hugging hippie. But there is just something about hugging a tree. It's like the oxygen or something. It's incredible. Thanks for watching our trip to the Redwood Forests of California. Stay tuned for the next video where we depart out of Arcata in much different conditions. That marine layer moved in, and it was about 400-foot overcast. So a nice IFR departure through about a 1,000-foot layer. No big deal, but it was a lot of fun. So join us for that. And then as we continue on our voyage down the west coast to Catalina Island, that is our like most westward point before we return back home. So stay tuned for that. We'll see you in the next one, guys.